Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And this article comes to you guys from Verizon's News Center. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys can check it out. So Verizon's new CEO, Dan Schulman, has his work cut out. And now that we're heading into the holiday season, Black Friday tomorrow, and just a more busier shopping as we head in through the next few weeks before Christmas, Verizon wants you to stay connected to family with these unbeatable Verizon holiday tech deals. So one thing that I think personally, where Dan Schulman is already in the wrong, is he doesn't want his aggressiveness or growth to be promotionally led. That is a losing strategy. That is right off the bat, that is a losing strategy. It won't work. The market is already anticipating these types of deals. Right? If you give a friend, a person, something for free, at first they're very appreciative. If you continue to do that for free, at some point it's an expectation. And it's these phone deals have been in the market, or these promotional phone deals have been in the market so long that today it's an expectation by the consumer that they get it for free. And AT&T started new and existing customers to get the same deal. So now existing customers also expect to get the phone on us again once the 24, 36 months or whatever is up and the phone is paid off. So the new CEO cannot backtrack. He can't say, oh, we're going to go less aggressive on promos, because he's going to lose. He's going to lose, especially as aggressive as T-Mobile and AT&T have been with bundling and everything else. So free premium tech when starting a new service plan. In this economy, every dollar you spend matters. Save yourself the cost of a new device by switching to Verizon. When you sign up for a new line on My Plan, you'll get the iPhone 17 on us, plus get an Apple Watch Series 11 and an iPad 16 all on us with a connected device plan. So let's say they for this, right, just an example, for this holiday season, Verizon wasn't offering that, and T-Mobile and AT&T were, right? You guys see where I'm going with that? So Verizon would be losing in that aspect. And then there's some Pixel and Galaxy deals as well. Also, you're price locked until 2028, whatever that still means. As soon as Verizon wants to raise fees and stuff, your price is going up. So how price locked really are you? Yes, I know it means they're talking about the voice line itself, but I think under Dan, I think that's a positive that will be more controlled, where they don't really raise price, at least under his leadership. Get home internet offers. That's an interesting one. You can get a Samsung 43-inch TV, Samsung Tab S10 FE, or a 32-inch Samsung Smart Monitor, $200 gift card, and then a TV soundbar. I mean, again, Verizon is giving you the kitchen sink here, and you have to, of course, sign up for Verizon's home internet plan, and you can get your choice. So that's interesting, and that's very aggressive. Good to see on that. Everyone gets a better deal with Verizon. So that's still something that they're pushing for the holidays. For those of you who remember the ad, if you're an AT&T T-Mobile customer, bring it to Verizon, we'll give you a better deal. So again, all of that is already promotionally led. So I don't know how Dan Schulman plans to change that for the next year and it not be viewed negative. All T-Mobile has to do is continue doing what they're doing, and they're going to win. Especially if he says, hey, you're only getting $600 now for the iPhone 17 instead of the $899 or whatever the cost is to cover the entire device. That would be a big no-no, in my opinion, for Dan to pull that off. Dan has to be very careful with how he approaches the market. He's only in for 2 years, and he has to turn the ship around. So he's got to be very clear. I think he has to be disruptive. And I think they have to lower price 10-15% across the board and introduce new plans. Get rid of some of the perks. You don't have to get rid of all of them. You know, you already cut 15% of your workforce. Get rid of some of the perks and and drop price, right? This is a new Verizon. Bring some fresh energy back into the market and compete that way. Because if you don't do that, it'll just be the same old Verizon, in my opinion. There's nothing else today that I think that he can do that's going to drastically shift the market. I just don't see it. He wants to be different, innovative. I mean, what could he do that T-Mobile hasn't done over the last 10 years? I mean, I don't know, right? So we'll see. Maybe he'll surprise me. But for now, check out these holiday deals at Verizon and let me know your thoughts on if Verizon pulls back its promotional aggressiveness. Do you guys see them winning or losing? Let us know your thoughts. Like, share, subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.